I like to talk about the happiness of the godly man and the unhappiness of the wicked. We find in Psalms 1, verse 1, it says, "Blessed is a man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." Gracious Father, allow your Spirit to come by and deliver this message to the hearers, that they may have a better understanding of what your word is saying. God made you and I to be happy. His desire was never for humanity to live in pain and suffering. There is a deeper desire in each person to be happy. No matter what your standing or position in life, there's a desire to be happy. There will be all the time and experiences that you might see God's mercy over time in different positions in life. God's mercy will be seen. God has granted man and women, boys and girls, to pursue the purpose of being happy. It's not your it's your fault if you're not happy. Happiness comes from within. Being blessed is to be happy. When you are happy, you are fortunate. Being fortunate does not mean having material things, but being fortunate is being part of God's creation, God's people, the love that God shows each of us. Once we understand that prosperity, what prosperity is, we will know that it means a privilege of knowing the love and grace of God. Happiness of the godly man and unhappiness of the wicked. In verse 1, we see that man and woman should walk daily in the presence of God. Over time, I have come to understand that godly men and women are surrounded by wicked people who constantly try to pull them down or set them in the direction of the wicked. We don't want to be we don't want to be hung up, I should say, with the wicked. Life has taught us to beware, to be cautious of the company that we keep. We really become trapped in many of the situations we're in. Unhappy people hate seeing people happy. If you don't believe me, next time you're around someone that's unhappy, see if they don't try to bring you down to their level. Misery loves company. When a person is down, try cheering them up. And you'll see, they're trying to put you with them, having a pity party, a party of despair, and a party of hopelessness. God has a plan for you. He tells you that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Happiness is neither within us only or without us. It is our union with God. You also need to be delivered from the pain and suffering of life. And how do you do that? You need to learn how to be happy. Happiness is where it is. As we daily go to God in prayer, let us take our hearts and minds, and He will deliver us from the suffering and pain that we endure. It is a pleasure to know God's Word, which will deliver us from a world of sin. In conclusion, in order to be filled, we must be vigilant with the company we keep. Because society has a way that causes people to go astray, that causes God people to go astray. We must delight in the pleasure of God's Word. There is no profit in the things of the world, because things of the world are not eternal. Happiness should be our aim. Being blessed and happy from the beginning to the end. The world cannot avoid doing evil. We need to learn to do well, avoiding the things that are negative while making Jesus a positive factor in our lives. Be happy. Do God's will. Remember, happiness comes from within, and we need to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Bless you.